Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Bad Girl, and today we are covering friendly mobs. This includes passive, regular, and we've got a wild mushroom running around back there. um, but I will be covering what they drop, if they drop anything, and what they can be used for, and so on. So the first one is the bats. These funky little creatures here. Now, they are useless, other than that if you're above ground and you hear one, it may be notifying you that there is a cavern or a ravine underneath you somewhere, because they need a pretty decent space underground to spawn. But other than that, they don't drop anything, and they squeak a lot. That's about it. Now, pigs. Fun little pink little pigs. If you kill one, you'll get a raw pork chop. Now, you can get any raw meat and cook it and eat it. You can eat any meat raw, but you'll get more hunger points if you cook it first. Now, to breed them, you need to feed them carrots. Now, chickens, which are quite useful, if you kill one, you'll get a raw chicken, and you'll also get a feather or a few of them, and those will also be useful in future tutorials, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you choose not to kill them, they do occasionally drop eggs, which are used in food recipes and also can be thrown as a weapon or to break, and on a low chance of actually getting a little chickadee to drop. But I would suggest sticking to breeding them with seeds, because that's 100% guaranteed you're going to get them. Now, these are kind of fun, and another passive creature is the squid, which obviously needs water to spawn in or they will die. If you kill them, they're completely harmless, and so far all the ones we have covered are harmless. They drop ink sacs. Now, those are used in black dye, and again, I will cover that at another time. Now, sheep, which are extremely diverse, if you kill them, you'll get raw mutton and whatever wool color that sheep has. Now, if you would like to not kill them and get as much wool as possible, as you can see in the back, that's a shared one. All you need to take is shears, right click, and plop, plop. And all they need to do is eat some grass and they will recover the wool that they have. Or should have. And to breed them and get more, you just use some wheat. And also, if you breed, like, say, a white with a black sheep, you may get a variety of shades of gray or white or a black, and you can dye white sheep as well, but we will go into that at another time. I see you sneaky over there. Now, to our first troublesome friendly mob is the wolves. Now, these are mainly just found in spruce forests. I can't remember what the biome specifically is, but I know they spawn where spruce trees are. Now, if you kill it, you get nothing. But you can tame it by using bones, and you can breed it by using any kind of meat. Once they're tamed, you can have them sit. They will teleport to you, even if you're many, many blocks underground, if they're not sitting wherever you want them to be sitting. So they'll stay stationary. They will obviously go after friendly mobs. As you can see, they're attempting very strongly. So be aware of that. If you want to keep them away, either have them sit or fence them in, or keep your other good friendly mobs fenced in as well. Now, another troublesome one is the ocelots, and you can find these in jungle biomes. These are skittish. They're very hard to catch. I would highly recommend using a lead if you want to snag one and drag them into a safe area. And you'll have to use sneak to legit sneak up on it. And they also do not drop anything if you kill. They chase a creeper away. They will definitely chase your chickens and kill them. They're unique and can be annoying. But again, they do not drop anything, but you can tame them and breed them with raw fish, and eventually they'll turn into a cat. I did attempt to create one, but that just wasn't in the cards today. Now cows, another multi-use creature. If you kill one, you'll get some leather and some beef, raw beef. And you can also get milk if you choose not to kill them. All you need is a bucket, right click, and you will get some lovely milk. And to breed them, all you need is some wheat. Now, something similar to cows, but not quite, the Mooshrooms. So, if you kill a Mooshroom, same thing as regular cows, you will get leather and raw beef, and you can also breed them with wheat and also obtain milk from them. But, similar to the bucket, get an empty wooden bowl, like so, right click, thank you, and you will get mushroom stew, which gives a lot of satisfaction to hunger. And you can also shear them for the mushrooms as such, but then they just turn into a regular cow. Now, breeding again, you just need wheat, but by the way, you'll get one or both different types of mushrooms off them. If you want to breed them, you need to make sure they're both mushroom, and if once they've bred and make a baby mushroom, the baby will not be red. It'll look like a regular old cow baby. And once it grows up, it will be a mushroom. Now, the next 5 will be horse type creatures. Yeah, shocking. Now, horses come in a variety of colors and patterns, unlike donkeys and mules and the other ones. So, if you kill a horse, you will get leather dropped. If you want to breed them, use a golden apple or carrot. If you want to rush grow them from babies to adults, you can use sugar, wheat, apple, or hay bales, a variety of speeds, which you can look up yourself because they have tables all over that tell you all about that good stuff. And also, if you right click on them, which I'm not going to show you in this tutorial, how to tame them, you right click repeatedly, they'll kick you off, you do it until you get the hearts. Now once you get the hearts, you then can use an inventory and add a saddle and some armor. And if you're not using creative mode to fly around and whatnot, or the glider, this is the fastest way of getting around. Now the donkeys, obviously looking like regular old donkeys. Again, you kill them, you'll get leather, and you breed them the same way as horses with a golden apple or carrot. But what's different about them is, though you tame them the same way as horses, and same thing with the mules as well, you can apply saddles, but you can, instead of using armor, you apply a chest, so you have mobile storage, which is very useful. That is so unnecessary. Now on to the mules and the stalker mushroom back there. Again, you kill them and you'll get nothing but leather. You cannot breed them. You need to have a horse and a donkey breed together to create a mule, and they do the same storage thing as the donkeys. Now off to some rarer spawns is the skeleton horse, which spawns only in a lightning bolt thunderstorm. They do drop bones. Other than that, they're useless. You can't breed them, can't tame them as far as I know, without using commands. You can do the taming type stuff with commands and stuff, but other than that, useless. And then the zombie horse, if you kill it, you get rotten flesh, which really is quite useless. They're just more for aesthetics. They're harmless, they look funky. That's about it. Now, one of the most frustrating friendly mobs to catch and kill are the bunnies, which again come in a variety of colors. And if you kill them, you will get raw rabbit meat. And on a much rarer chance of drop is a rabbit's foot, which can be used in brewing. And I will go into that in another tutorial. And also rabbit hides. But if you place 4 rabbit hides in a 2x2 square, you will, I believe it's that. I'll have to double check. But again, I'll cover all that type of stuff, what leathers are used for and whatnot, in another tutorial. You can create a regular leather hide from a couple of these smaller ones. Now, to breed them, you can use the regular carrot, golden carrot, or a dandelion, which is kind of useful because other than creating dyes, dandelions are pretty useless. Now, oh, it's getting dark. The villagers. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Now, villagers, they do not drop anything, and you can find them in, where else? Villages. Now, to breed them, you will need to make sure they're receptive to the idea, which is when they go, mm-hmm. And you can do this by either trading in a new section with them, like the first time you trade with them. Will give you that I'm ready to go noise. Or you can give them 3 bread, or 12 carrots, or 12 beetroots, or 12 potatoes, and you would just throw the whole stack at them and they would ingest it. Also, you will need a door to the outside, and a couple of them, and there needs to be 5 blocks between them. It can get a little frustrating to try to breed them, but it is possible. Yeah, so as you can see, villagers are useful for such things as this. I guess this is one thing rotten flesh could be used for, because these are hard as hell to get emeralds, but we'll go into that in another time. Now, one of the newer additions to vanilla Minecraft is the llama, which are adorable. These can be aggressive, but generally aren't. Same with polar bear. If you leave them alone, they won't go after you. And again, same with the wolf and the ocelot. Yep. If you aggravate it, it will spit at you. That's so disgusting. Anyways, if you kill it, it'll drop some leather, and if you want to breed it, you use a hay bale. You can also ride it and use it as storage, similar to donkeys, but instead of a saddle, you use carpet. And also, you can't steer them unless you kind of have a lead and someone's leading it, if you're riding it. But if there's a lead attached to one, it'll gather all the other tamed and untamed llamas around the area to follow, which is actually really unique. So you can have a big caravan of moving storage, and if you're moving a large group of items and it's really only you, that's a great way of moving things. Now, on to the last regular creature is the polar bear, which can be very aggressive if you hit it or hit its cubs, and similar to the wolves, if you aggravate the wolf as well by hitting it, and if there's any near it, they're all going to come after you. But polar bears are much more dangerous because you can't get away from it. It swims faster than you. It does a lot of damage, and I would just beware. Now, killing it, you have a chance of getting raw salmon or raw fish. As far as I can tell, I've looked into it. I'm very unfamiliar with the polar bear area, but it doesn't look like you can feed it. It says you can feed it wheat, but it wasn't taking wheat from me. And you can't breed it. Oh. Now, for a created creature is the iron golem, which is used to protect your land basically from hostile mobs. How you create this, and this is not done in a crafting table, this is something you actually build on the ground. You put a block of iron, all iron, on the ground, put one on top of it, and then you put one to each opposing side, and then put a pumpkin on the top, and that will activate it into becoming real. And now if you kill it, you will get some iron ingots and some poppies. And poppies can be used for other things, and iron for many things. Now, I've recorded this a few times, and every time the rain comes on, it kills my snowman. So I will show you how to make one. And these are best in snow biomes or underground, because generally in sunny biomes, this is creative world, so it doesn't really matter. But if you put this in a desert, he's melting. And rain will melt it as well. But if a hostile mob comes around, he's going to throw snowballs at it. I can show you how you would do that. Just right click and throws them like crazy. And I just wasted all the snowballs. But if you kill it, it'll drop snowballs and generally a pumpkin head. So these two are only aggressive towards hostile people. This guy's pretty easy to kill. It's usually a 1, maybe 2 shot. It's like killing a chicken. This is a little bit more difficult to kill, but really in general, all of these are pretty easy to dismiss with a few swipes. So this is the end of this tutorial on friendly mobs. I hope you enjoyed it, and if I missed something, let me know down below. If you have any questions or ideas for any future tutorials, give me a buzz. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Talk to you guys later. Bye.